I welcome you all on behalf of Asia Today Research and Media. I would request the moderator of the conference, Dr. S.A. Anand, to please join me here up on stage.
Educated people, we only know when they smile a lot, when they have a lot of energy, they have a lot of passion, they have a lot of conviction, they have a lot of determination, and you people are going to get award, recognition, accolades. So, I want to see the smile. At first, I would like all of you to introduce yourself in just 30 seconds. Okay. Talking about yourself, the most important thing about yourself, which makes you more valuable and which makes you very powerful.
It's Vijaya Jabakumar here, Principal, Sacred Heart School, Moga, Punjab. I feel I make an impact on my students, and I make their day too, because I begin the day with a smile, as he said. So we are shaping the future of our country. So I believe that God has given us a very, very noble profession. And at most, I'll say it's a passion for me, and it runs from my parents. So I take it as an honor that we have been doing it for the past 49 years. Thank you, sir.
I want to help people. So in this regard, we help students to upgrade themselves in terms of their professional training or related to abroad education. So I help in this.
And what makes you so special? Like if I ask you that, what people should learn from you, one lesson that will take them to the world-class level?
If I talk about that, then I have started my career with the education industry only. I was completely fresher. I have no clue what should I do and how can I work over there. Okay. But gradually I got to know from my seniors, and then I'm going good. Now I become general manager of this company.
Being around 15 years in the learning and development field, till date, I actually cannot count how many people, how many students, how many employees, how many corporates I have trained, and how many I have placed also. Honestly speaking, I don't have any count. But yes, if today I go to a mall, tomorrow I go to watch a movie, or maybe if I go to visit a park with my family, or maybe a restaurant, when somebody walks up to me and tells that, ma'am, yes, I saw your video wherein you were training us on this, or ma'am, because of you, I am over here today. Maybe I don't remember his face, honestly speaking, but he remembers me or she remembers me. I think that's the greatest achievement. All of us work for money. Absolutely, we earn money because while working, but this is what makes something, this is an achievement which a person can never forget. And yes, as sir asked that, what makes you special? One very important thing, I think, which every professional should, do and learn and also encourage others is, you have to be yourself where you are. That's very important. Like, all of us have a family and all of us work. Now, the impact of one side of our life cannot fall on the other side of our life. That's very important. So if I'm going to work, there are thousands of people who are looking up to me, and they have come over here to learn something from me. So my other part cannot impact my professional life. So that's very important. So I think that is what I have been encouraging people. I have been telling people, teaching people that, have a smile and life goes on, whatever happens. So that's very important.
I'm basically a passionate teacher, and I'm special because I connect with my target audience, my students. I live with them for last 20 years, and that's why I feel very young. Because the age group to which I deal with is always in the category of 18 to 25. Batches after batches goes, but the target audience with which I interact is the young crowd. So I always feel young. We always feel that there are a lot of things which we'll give to the students, but it's other way around also. The generations are changing. Students are more updated than us. And many times we feel that even faculties do learn from the students. So we need to adopt a lot of changing pedagogy where we can deliver quality education and fulfill the expectations of the students.
What will you like to share, that one thing that will absolutely change their lives by learning one trick from you, one knack from you?
To the earnest crowd which is sitting over here, I would just like to share with you that we all are busy in our life, but one thing what every one of us can do is execute our social responsibility. Every one of us. This is applicable to every one of us. So we owe to our society, and if we decide, we can definitely devote some time for our society.
I work for a mining company called Triveni Earth Movers. I spent a significant portion of my time working for one of the largest mining companies in the world called Rio Tinto. The thing about mining is it finds itself in very outward, remote locations. And there you meet up with children, you meet up with sections of society that haven't had the privilege that some of us have had living in metropolises or cities. So companies like us have a social obligation to provide opportunities to the girl child, to the boy child, and to people in a middle-aged background to give them a kind of a platform to rise. So like many other companies, we also run or sponsor schools, and which is a good thing to do, and it gives us a social license to operate. But there's one thing that I'd like to share with you that we have done more recently. In the last 10 months, in the city of Ranchi, like any other city in this country, there are these pink auto rickshaws. So we went across to them and asked these ladies there, would you like to drive a truck? And they said, what do you mean? That's a 10-tonner truck that moves around in this city. So no, not that. We're talking about a 270-ton truck, which is used in the mines. 13, 14 of them went back, talked to their husbands, talked to their parents, and came back and said, yes, we'd like to do that. Now, each of these trucks cost something around 12 to 15 crores or more. So they went through a training exercise for 9 months, and I'm proud to say that all 13 of them are driving 100-tonner trucks now. The Director General of Mine Safety, it's not a big thing at all. Globally, it's happened. The important thing is a section of our society that represents 50% of the population is given an equal opportunity to be in the workforce. And believe in me, their ability to drive the trucks is much better than some of our male friends. That's something I wanted to share with you.
I totally agree with you with this, because one thing we miss is creativity. So, कैसे develop करेंगे creativity? Starts from there. Yes, ma'am.
Creativity, first of all, needs that the child should be made to understand that the child need not fear about anybody and
Absolutely.
anything.
Yeah.
I would ask the child on the first day of the school, in the class, if I'm the teacher there, I'll ask a group of children, like, what do you want to do now? Shall we start our lessons, or what do you want to do?
I have a daughter who is 4 years old.
Okay.
So when I have seen her growing, that's how I have never restricted her from doing anything. That's very important to develop the creativity. And also I tell the same thing to my family members also, उसको करने दो, ऐसे मत चलो, ऐसा बैठना सही नहीं है.
Spontaneity.
और फैमिली मेंबर्स हमेशा कोशिश करते कि हम सही चीज सिखा रहे हैं, बट ये सही नहीं है. बच्चे के अंदर एक डर बैठ जाता है. I had seen that in my child also.
Simply we need to encourage them. They just need guidance and encouragement. We need to motivate them and allow them to do what they want to do.
Thank you so much. I would really like to thank all the panelists from the bottom of my heart, because this was such an inspiring discussion. And along with them, I would also like to thank Dr. S.A. Anand sir for conducting such a healthy discussion. Thank you so much.
मंचासीन हमारे एक बार फिर से हमारे अतिथिगण, उनसे निवेदन करना चाहूँगी कि पुरस्कार सभी को प्रदान कर यहाँ पर उन्हें प्रोत्साहित करें. मोस्ट ट्रस्टेड पब्लिक स्कूल इन पंजाब, सेक्रेड हार्ट स्कूल. द मोस्ट प्रॉमिसिंग पब्लिक स्कूल विद एक्सीलेंट फैकल्टी इन दिल्ली, पुरस्कार दिया जाता है नेशनल विक्टर पब्लिक स्कूल को. अगला पुरस्कार बेस्ट एजुकेशन लीडरशिप ऑफ द ईयर तेलंगाना, और ये पुरस्कार दिया जाता है मिस पुष्पा वली फ्रॉम श्री चैतन्य ग्रुप ऑफ स्कूल. Our next award is to the most proactive National Health Society of the Year, and this goes to Indian Society of Periodontics and Preventive Dentistry. Our next appreciation recognition is to Dr. Anuradha Mehta, recognized as a visionary education leader. The next recognition is to the Best International School Award for Kairos Global School, Hyderabad. The Best Education Service Provider of the Year, Orion Edutech Private Limited. Our next recognition is to the Best Women Edupreneur of the Year. Recognition to Mrs. Savi Solanki. And now from Jammu and Kashmir, the #1 school of the district Samba. Recognition to MV International School. Agla Puraskar, the Best Residential School for Girls in India. Recognition to Modi School, Lakshmangarh. The Best Public School with Academic Excellence in Madhya Pradesh, and that's Delhi Public School, Rewa. The next award is to the Best Multidisciplinary University in Chennai, and the award goes to Wells Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. Next, we recognize the most innovative curriculum preschool in India, and this award goes to Safari Kids International Preschool and Daycare. The next award is to the most innovative Vice Chancellor of the Year, and the award is being given to Professor Anand Singh of the Nalanda University. The next award to the most admired school for academic excellence in Tamil Nadu, being conferred on the Camford International School. The next award is to the Best Private University for Research and Innovation, and it goes to Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Hindustan University. The most admired school with modernized teaching methodologies in Tamil Nadu, and recognition appreciation to Shri Krish International School. The most innovative school for underprivileged children with excellent co-curricular activities in Orissa, and the award goes to Vidya Bhavan. The outstanding contributions in the field of education are recognition to Triveni Earth Movers Private Limited. The next recognition is to the Best Innovative Engineering College in Maharashtra. Appreciation to Dhol Patil College of Engineering. The most promising university with highest international exchange programs of the year, recognizing Parul University. And now the most promising university in Madhya Pradesh, recognition to Rani Durgavati University. India's best live business and public speaking coach, recognition to Dr. S.A. Anand. The most admired writer of the year, हमारे साथ श्री अजीज अब्दुल्ला.
आज विज्ञान भवन में शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में संगोष्ठी और उस पर पुरस्कार वितरण कार्यक्रम के बारे में यहाँ पर मेरे मित्र प्रदीप जी, जिनके कारण से मुझे यहाँ आपके बीच में आने का अवसर मिला. अगर आप देखते होंगे पूरे भारत का बजट शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में, तो वैसे तो कम लगता है बहुत वो, अगर हम भारत के जगह दूसरे देशों का बजट देखते हैं तो वो कई गुना होता दिखाई देता है। जितना हमारा कुल बजट होगा उसका आधे से भी ज़्यादा बहुत सारे देशों में शिक्षा के क्षेत्र पर बजट खर्च होता है। 2014 के बाद में भारत के प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने उस पर बहुत ही कठोरता से कार्रवाई भी की है और उसे आगे बढ़ाने की बात भी करी है। आगे बढ़ाने की बात इसलिए करी है कि जो देश के बड़े हिस्से का बजट ले जाकर के विभिन्न संस्थाएं उसको ले जाया करती थी और केवल वो कागजों में रहा करते थे, ऐसे संगठनों पर कार्रवाई करके भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने बड़ा काम किया है और उस काम के लिए केवल शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में ही उसके साथ अन्याय होता था और उसकी ही आवश्यकता ज्यादा है इस देश के लिए। तो मैं चाहता हूं कि आप भी इस क्षेत्र में 2 कदम आगे बढ़ेंगे और जो समिट आपकी आज हो रही है ये ऐसा ही बड़ा विचार लेकर के संपन्न होगी। और अपने मित्रों को बधाई देता हूं कि मुझे आपके बीच में बोलने का अवसर दिया। इन शब्दों के साथ अपनी बात को विराम देता हूं।
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be here and I congratulate every single winner. The purpose of education is simply to prepare us for the future. But our future changes from day to day to day, depending on our present. One of the things that has remained constant in India is our burgeoning population. It is no longer good enough to simply have history, geography, social studies, English, Hindi, and the local language. Every school must not just teach hobbies in the form of painting, singing, dancing, as we grew up. Now it has to be, what can you do to prepare them for self-employment? The jobs are few and far between. So what can we teach them in which they will learn to educate, to get jobs as soon as they leave school? If we can simply put that down in books and start teaching from the 6th standard onwards, you will be able to produce a completely different class of child, and a child that saves the world rather than follows what we have been doing in this last century, which has been truly destructive, and make it better.
तो आज यहाँ एशिया एजुकेशन समिट 2020 विज्ञान भवन में हो रहा है। तो मतलब इंडिया में भी एजुकेशन को अच्छी तरह अपने को एजुकेशन बढ़ाना है और इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि शिक्षा बहुत बड़ी इम्पोर्टेंट शिक्षा होती है। और शिक्षा जो होती है, गरीब आदमी हो, मिडिल क्लास आदमी हो, अमीर आदमी हो, सभी को शिक्षा बहुत बड़ी ज़रूरी है। और अगर हमें नहीं मिलेगी शिक्षा तो हमारी कौन करेगी रक्षा? हमें नहीं चाहिए किसी की भिक्षा, हमें चाहिए उच्च शिक्षा। अगर हमें मिलेगी अच्छी शिक्षा तो हम बदल देंगे अपनी ज़िंदगी का नक्शा। तो मतलब अपने जीवन में शिक्षा बहुत बड़ी इम्पोर्टेंट होती है। जिनको अवार्ड मिला है उन सबको मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और मेरे 2 शब्द खत्म करता हूं। जय भीम, जय भारत।
I congratulate you all for having invited me to have exchange of ideas. Education, as said by Swami Vivekananda, is not book learning, not diverse knowledge. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. So everybody working in the field of education should remember that the students and teachers are potentially divine. They've inestimable potentiality. And now the role of education is to draw out this potentiality, to draw out the waste in man. How to do this? And that is the role of education. And that is the role of teacher also. There are many books who can charge our young generations. So we should have to select books for our young students. They should not be allowed to read faltu books. So they should be given good, inspiring literature. I personally have taken more than 3,000 students who are mostly from tribal families and have admitted them in various schools and many hostels. And I know what is the problem. Because they want to work hard to earn their livelihood.
because they have been habituated with a very free life to go and hunt a racket, so that they don't like to go to education. We have to change their behavior, we have to change their habit, we have to take their education, and the moment they are educated, their entire behavior will change. So things will change with education. Education, education, education is the panacea to all evils. With this, I congratulate you all and I conclude. Bharat Mata Ki Vande.
We all came here to talk about education. आप और हम सभी लोग बचपन में पेंटिंग किया करते थे और हमारी टीचर हमको बोला करती थी कि एक ब्यूटीफुल पोर्ट्रेट पेंट करो. आप सभी लोग वो लोग हैं जिन्होंने ये सीनरी बनानी तो सिखा दी, लेकिन उस सीनरी को बचाने के लिए क्या काम कर रहे हैं, क्या एफर्ट करने हैं, ये हम भूल जाते हैं. आज जब बात हम एजुकेशन की करते हैं तो बात करनी चाहिए प्रैक्टिकलिटी की भी. और जब भी हम स्पर्श गंगा से स्कूल और कॉलेजेस में जाते हैं, we ask them, have you ever seen Yamuna? Few people raise hand. But when we ask them, have you ever touched Yamuna? There are no hands. So what we really need to do, कि जो environment है वो एक सिर्फ थ्योरी में ना हो, उसे प्रैक्टिस में भी लाया जाए, बच्चों को छोटी छोटी सी चीज़ें सिखाई जाए. और ये बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है, बिकॉज हम उस भारत में बैठे हुए वो भारतीय लोग हैं जिन्होंने कभी किसी सोल्यूशन के लिए दूसरों की तरफ नहीं देखा, बिकॉज वी पीपल आर द सोल्यूशन. तो हमें किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ज़रूरत इस बात की है कि किस तरीके से चीज़ों को प्रैक्टिकल उसमें लेके आया जा सके. और ज़्यादा ना समय लेते हुए आप सभी को एक बार बहुत बहुत बधाई और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू सो मच.
हम सब एक दूसरे को सम्मानित करके एक पहचान खड़ी करना चाहते हैं. जिन लोगों ने समाज जीवन में बड़ा काम किया है और जिनने समाज जीवन में बड़ा काम किया है उनका बड़ा योगदान है. तो यह सहज और सरलता से नहीं होता है. ये आयोजन करने के पीछे जिन लोगों ने परिश्रम किया है और जिन लोगों ने यहाँ पर जिस तरह से इस कार्यक्रम को अंजाम देने का उपाय किया है, उन सबको मैं अभिनंदन और बधाई देता हूँ. हम वास्तव में आपकी इस आयोजन की सराहना करने के लिए आया हूँ. हम जानते हैं कि जो शिक्षा है वो शिक्षा के बारे में आपको क्या कहना है. आप सब शिक्षित हैं और जब सब शिक्षित हैं तो उसकी जो विधा है वह विधा अभ्यास से आती है. अभ्यास से ज्ञान प्राप्त होता है, ज्ञान से और विज्ञान होता है और विज्ञान से अनुसंधान होता है. तो ये जो अभ्यास से अनुसंधान की विधा है उसमें जितने भी अच्छे लोगों ने अपने प्रतिमान कायम किए हैं, शिक्षण संस्थाएं प्रारंभ किए, आसान नहीं है और इसलिए उनने जो कुछ किया है बहुत बड़ा काम किया है. आप सबका बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन और बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.
This is my first experience and yeah, it was really overwhelmed.
I'm really thankful to Asia Today for choosing Orion for this award.
This is a wonderful event because we come across so many educated people and we talk to them and we come to know that what all they are doing in their schools and their what all work they are doing, and we exchange all that work among each other.
I'm very happy to be here and I would like to congratulate and thank Asia Today and India Today for recognizing and honoring this.
It is a great pride for us to be here in Vigyan Bhavan and get this award. It is motivational, inspiring. It will inspire others also.
We are really thankful to the group, Asia Today group, for honoring us with this award. It definitely gives us a boost to work more harder.